Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Wednesday, May the 29th, 2024. Wednesday, May the 29th. First and foremost, and have been remiss in saying this for the last couple of days, but our condolences go out to the family of Jonathan Wagner. He was unfortunately shot and killed with a robbery gone wrong with car parts. It's just useless, senseless. Um, just people. He's the actor that played Brando Corbin on General Hospital. So our condolences goes out to the friends and family of Jonathan. So let's get into the daily recap for today. It's funny. Almost the whole thing centered around Ava, sprinkled with some Alexis. But for Ava to be in this many scenes with this many people, kind of having words a little, they're setting, to me, us up for a whodunit or who tried to do it. You know, we all know she goes barging into Nina's office, telling Nina, that she didn't live up to her end of the bargain. She did her dirty or whatever. And Nina's like, what on earth could you be talking about? And so she says, you agreed to feature the artist because, her art cure show, the up and coming artist. Remember, Nina reluctantly said she would do a little piece on the artist. She goes, it was a space issue, didn't have enough room. And she's like, please, do you see how thick this magazine is? And she said, yeah, still didn't have enough room. I had to make room for an article featuring my daughter and the new nonprofit she's working for. And Ava's like, as if you even your daughter even speaks to you. And Nina says, well, if you were aware of what's happening with me, then you would know that's changed. And even the new man in my life. And Ava looks at her. She goes, oh, but you know what? That would be reserved for my bestie. And that ain't you since you stabbed me in the back, Ava. And Ava looked at her and she said something snide about, you have nothing. You've lost you know how Ava gets. That's why you're pathetic and alone. And Nina just looks at her and Ava goes storming out. And Maxie is trying to tell her, hey, 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 be careful of Ava. Ava can be deadly. And Nina's like, psh. She's like, she's not the only one that has a little arsenic up her sleeve. Something like that. Whoa, yikes. You know, those two are coming head to head, and I like it. I like it. But see, here's the thing. To me, it's going to be Sunny that does the damage to Ava. It's not going to be Nina, right? Now, um, Nina, Ava goes to the gallery where Trina and Jocelyn are talking. They're getting ready to go apartment hunting. They're not going to do the dorm life anymore. They want their own apartment, kind of close to the campus. And Jocelyn is telling Trina what happened to Dex, how Sonny was beating him, and Ava came walking in. Now you should know better than to spread gossip that is not true. And Jocelyn turns and stands up. First of all, I'm not spreading gossip that's not true. I was there. And she goes, oh, and did you witness this Sunny so-called beating of Dex? And she goes, no, but I saw Dex immediately after. And Dex told me what happened. See, like I said, you don't know what happened. So you shouldn't be spreading gossip. And she says, oh, but Christina saw the whole thing. She knows what happened and she's distraught about it. And Ava goes, see, you girls don't know this, but when you're pregnant, your hormones are all over the place. You don't really know what you've seen or what. And I thought, what? 18th century, not even 18th century. What animal species of pregnancy was Ava talking about? Because last I checked, pregnant women still have all their faculties, everybody. If they witness a horrible event, murder, car crash, beating, whatever, their brain still works seriously. Now, yes, some things can be so traumatic that it can affect your baby because you're so stressed out and you don't want those hormones going to your, but that doesn't mean you fail to be able to articulate in the future. You fail to be able to have any kind of recollection. I looked at Ava and said, girl, shut up. Get out of here. Right? And so Jocelyn turned, she goes, you weren't even invited to the wedding. I wonder why. But she says, you can't say anything on what did or didn't happen because you weren't even around. And Ava just kind of smirked at Jocelyn. And you know how Jocelyn gets, she smirked at Ava. And I'm thinking, oh, Ava, you're forgetting so fast that it was Jocelyn and Dex that saved you from Mason pushing you off a cliff. Mason was going to kill you, and it was Joss and Dex. Forgot that quick, didn't you, Ava? So anyway, Trina goes, look, this conversation is not going to go anywhere. Well, let's just go. We won't get into this at all anymore, right? So then we have Finn. Finn goes to see Alexis, and that was truly a tender scene. She didn't cry too much, but she hugged him, held on to him, and oh God, sorry about your father. And at one point, Finn said, you know what, how did your hearing go? She goes, oh, no, I don't even want to talk about that. I just want to talk about your dad. She's like, I am heartbroken. I am so sad. I mean, she was giving her genuine emotions, and Finn opened up and he told her everything, how he had a drink, he just ruined his sobriety. He didn't resist, and she comforted him. She didn't say, hey, pour me one too. She didn't say, let's, hey, she just said, you know what? You got to forgive yourself. And have you been to a meeting? And he says, I went to a meeting this morning. And she said, good. She says, right now it's at the 2 a day. You need 2 meetings a day. And he says, I know. There's another one going to be tonight. And so she says, I'm okay. I'm not going to have a drink and don't feel like I'm going to have a drink. She's going to honor Gregory, right? So Finn leaves and Diane stopped by, and she gave Alexis some paperwork and everything. And she was talking about that she was on her way to General Hospital to meet Chase and Finn for the reading of Gregory's will. And she says, Alexis, you're mentioned in the will. Would you, are you going to come? Would you like to show up? She goes, I don't need to show up. I already know. I'm his literary curator. He would do, want me to do that for him. And she goes, pretty much, yeah, you are, So Alexis says, no, that is for Chase and that is for Finn. I'm going to let them have that moment. Finn sees Elizabeth. He gets to GH and he profusely apologizes to her for taking that out on her. And she was, well, thank you for saying that. But she was still kind of cold. I have never seen that side of you. I didn't think it was there. And I thought, chick, he just lost his father. He has seen worse from you, Elizabeth, worse from you, psycho. Get out of here. He never thought you would hit his brother over the head. So anyway, whatever. I still fast forward their conversation. It's just too boring to me. All she was saying is my main concern was Violet. And I was, you turned it into something else, right? You made it like Violet was a possession of yours. And shut up, Elizabeth, right? So we have now more of Ava. But before I get to that, um, Jocelyn, well, not more of Ava. Yeah, we do have more of Ava and Alexis. Um, did I already said the Josh thing? No, I think I'm done with Jocelyn. So Ava, Alexis goes up to the art gallery now. Trina and Josh are gone. And she, of course, confronts Ava about what she did. And, I just want to know, Ava, why keep it anonymous? You're so big on gloating on the things that you've done. Why would you keep it anonymous? And Ava pretty much admitted it. Yep, I sure did. She goes, you destroyed my, legal career. And Alexis says, no, you did that all on your own. And with a smirk, you did that all on your own. Don't blame me. But yeah, you know what? Because of you, my brother spiraled down and is dead. And I'm thinking, no, chick, because he was working for Cyrus Renault that your brother is dead when he blew up a very public and filled Jake's. So, see, we forget all that. We forget that. Julian was definitely well over Alexis at that point, but he was down this spiral that had nothing to do with Alexis. And so Alexis said, and so Ferguson and I, we bond. She goes, yeah, both of which you already know that Harmony was the one that killed Neil and his brother. And Alexis is like, anybody get involved with you end up dead, just some flippant stuff. And one thing that I really, really liked that Alexis did, Alexis told her, you know what? Law license or not, you are going to regret making that complaint, filing that complaint. And she just looked at Ava, and Ava looked at her. And Alexis turned and walked away. And I said, you know what, Ava, you can't figure out what could she do to me? Oh, I'm sorry. Editor, chief of a national publication. Yikes, the invader can do a lot of damage to her art gallery and everything else. I would love for Alexis to sick the gossip columnist hound on Ava. Sick him on her, girl. Let him find up some dirt because there's a whole lot of dirt in Ava's closet. And Alexis has the means and the outlet to air that dirty laundry. Don't let it come out. And I'm hearing it's going to come out soon, but it could be talk that it's going to come out that Ava knew about the pills and she's actually going to be blamed. Ooh, Alexis is going to have a field day because she's going to drudge up Morgan into it as well. Oh my goodness. And then Ava is going to be, but no, that wasn't me. No, I didn't. Oh, no. Poor Ava. It's getting ready to come her way. And the way Nina's acting, it's like we've got all these forces converging that's going to be against Ava, and I'm going to love every bit of it. So last but not least, we have Drew. He comes to see Michael. Who doesn't text this day and age? I don't understand that. They live on the same property. You text him, hey man, you home? I got something I want to tell you. But oh no, he just got to show up. And he tells Willow about, the congressman wants him to take his seat and take his spot. And Willow believes that is perfect. He will be perfect for the job, perfect for Port Charles. She is all for it. They are, I'm sorry. They're making Willow and Drew have way too many conversations. Way too many. just heart to hearts. And she's dealing with the whole, what is that syndrome where, you're dealing with the person that saved your life syndrome. And I don't know, Drew is just all of a sudden just drawn to her, drawn to her, drawn to her. So that I see a problem with that coming up. And it's going to be something that, no, Willow is not going into it at all by design, at all, but I just think they're going to make circumstances happen in that situation because we already got Nina fixating on him. And Maxie was saying, you know what? You seem to be fixating on him. You seem to be, something ain't right here. And see, now we're going to have a mother-daughter triangle, which would be needless for them to break up this family that Willow worked so hard to keep together. Okay, so I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with the way I think they're leaning towards this. That it's needless, everybody, needless. So that's it for Comic Corner. Sorry, Comic Corner. That's it for the daily recap. Comic Corner's next. The daily recap of General Hospital. For those of you on TikTok and Instagram, please check out the link that's in the description box on both of those platforms. That is the link to my Amazon storefront. I am an Amazon associate, and yes, I do get paid for qualifying purchases. Please, if you're going to shop on Amazon, check out what I have highlighted as to what's hot selling, what's great for babies, because, grandmom is looking, still buying. All right. All right, everybody, let's go to Comment Corner. So Comment Corner. I get to start from the top down, today's top down. And on the top down, we're going to start with Catherine. Catherine says, let me make these comments a little larger so I can read them. Catherine said, Spinelli isn't up for the 2024 technology. Applying 90s mindset to today is insane. If Spinelli gets caught, they will do more research and catch up on his hacking. Stupid. Catherine also says, can you remind me why did Harmony kill Neil? You know what? I don't know. It did come out. Was it Cyrus Renault? Because remember, Neil was chief of staff at the time. Or not chief of staff. Neil was psychiatrist at the time, and Cyrus was trying to have Britt killed. I kind of think they said Neil stumbled on something. So I don't know. Everybody in recap land, can you remember what was the reasoning that Harmony killed Neil? Can you put that in Comment Corner? And then Judy says, yep, Miss Sam just did a 180, didn't she? User XU says, I love you up on GH. You up daily on GH. Well, I try to do them that day if I can. I am says condolences to Jonathan Wagner, Brando, and his family. Yes, absolutely. Sandy says, help. I thought Harmony killed the brothers, not Alexis. Go away, Ferguson, and stay away. Give Alexis her license back. I can't with these writers. You know what? I'm not really happy with the way a lot of stuff is being written on General Hospital either. I am with you, Sandy. Eva says, Sam is using Spinelli. He should have told Sam no, that he cares and loves his family too. I know. Why sacrifice? What makes him disposable over Jason? I don't know why Maxie agreed to that. Brennan and Kate's are crushing on Carly. I think Jason might be a little jealous this time around. Jason shouldn't tell dumb asterisk Anna nothing else. I'm with you on that, Eva. I don't know why he told her that much. Patty says, I want liaison. You mean Liesel? And then I am says, Jason needs someone like Britt or Carly. Liz is too wishy-washy. She, Courtney, and eventually Sam want him to be someone else. That is so true. P. Merrill says, I'm so tired of everyone using Jason. I hope Liesel somehow revived Britt and she marries Jason. That would be cool, but no, unfortunately, that didn't happen. I missed the actress Britt on General Hospital. Once this pipement mess is over, he could be happy with his new wife, kick Sonny to the curb, and Carly will settle for being friends. Emma says, hopefully, he does not do that. And then Lucy says, Brennan and his entourage talk to Carly. No, espionage. Brennan and his espionage talk to Carly proves he is untrustworthy. He mentioned people have double, triple motives. Linda says, I think the reason that Brennan told Carly to stay away because Brennan is warning Carly that he will use her as leverage against Jason, possibly to draw Jason out so Brennan can kill Jason. Jason will be at the coffee warehouse when it explodes, and Brennan will will be behind it. Jason needs to tell Anna about Sonny's bipolar meltdowns when Sonny's meds are low, because if Jason didn't tell, it would give Anna, if Jason did tell, it would give Anna more understanding on the way Sonny's acting, by the way he's acting. Why are the writers doing this to these characters? Anna should not treat Sonny this way. If Anna knew what was happening, period. All the characters on GH are different. What in the world has been happening? Yeah, we are changing up some things. And then Lisa says, I used to like Elizabeth when she told Portia about Finn's drinking. Wait, I used to like Elizabeth. But then when she told Portia about Finn's drinking, Portia said, maybe this was a one-time thing, but we all know she will be creeping around corners and questioning every test or treatment he orders for his patients. And then I.M. says that's because Portia is a snake. And then Lisa says, Brennan knows Valentine is planning to take out Jason, or so he thinks, and blames Sonny for it. He has no plan to go back to prison. Anna is trying to get Jason worked up about Brennan wanting to see Carly. Sam makes me sick using Danny to get to Spinelli to break the law. I can't believe Maxie encouraged him to do it. I don't want to see Spinelli to get in trouble. He and Maxie just got back together again. I.M. says Sam and Maxie both said they didn't want crime around their kids, shaking my head. LaShunta says Liz didn't have the right to tell anyone about Finn. Portia is his boss. She knew she messed up right after she did it. And then Lisa said to LaShunta, exactly right after she said, I don't make me regret talking to you. I know. She knew she just made a major mistake. This one can cost Finn his job and reputation. LaSunta says she knew before she told him because she said, you are the boss. So why do it anyway? Make it make sense. Finn kept all of Liz's secrets, so no one is being hard on her. She was out of order. She do too much. Everything she has done, but she's quick to throw someone under the bus. And then Ron says, today found out the buy and play Sasha's husband. Oh, we found out about Brando, the one that played Sasha's husband. He got shot while people were trying to take the catalytic converter from his car. DL says, so senseless and unnecessary. And I.M. says, truly sad. He stepped in front of his friend and took the bullet. And then Lisa says, I do not like this Ferguson guy. He is blaming her for Neil's death. And it was Harmony Miller that caused the death. If he would have checked, I don't think he cares. Neil was in love with Alexis. Where does he get off pulling Ava into his grudge on her? It had to be a shock for Alexis to hear about Gregory. Yes, it was. Horrible that the only person in the room with her was Fergus. No, Fergus had walked away. Now, whether he was still in the restaurant, we don't know. But Fergus had already stood up and walked away um, when Alexis made the call to Gregory's phone. So, but anyway, everybody, that is it. I got through all the comments today on Comment Corner. I will be back tomorrow with another daily recap of General Hospital.